welcome to the RDG Sports Channel, talking about your Commanders. Woo! It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Hey, the news is dry out there. The news is dry, nothing to talk about, but sometimes this is a good time to catch up on, checking the temperature of some of the players, see how they may feel, about the upcoming season and about the coaches. But before we get into all that, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button. It costs you nothing. Please like, share, and subscribe. To all my new subscribers that just joined my show, I thank you. I humbly thank you guys. I always say I'm nothing without you. Please believe that in the most sincerity. Now, we got a player. We don't hear too much of him. We don't hear from him too much, He had some intriguing things and nice things to say that'll probably get some of you guys fired up. For those non-believer Commander fans, that's on the fence a little bit, not sure to get excited, you know what I'm saying? You want to stay right there in your medium space. You don't want to get too high, too low, But hey, I respect that. But check this out. Player by the name of Cornelius Lucas. He doesn't talk that much to the media, and that's a good thing. Me personally, I don't like our players to be a chatty patty with the media too much. I want them to keep everything disclosed. Us fans don't need to know a whole lot. We don't need to know a whole lot. We just need to know tidbits. Keep us in suspense. That's the way Joe Gibbs used to have it back in the day. We need that confidentiality going on again. You know what I'm saying? Everything needs to be confidential with this team. It keeps the fan base intrigued, almost like a soap opera. You dig what I'm saying? If you know everything, when you finally see the movie is not that excited because you already know the plots, when this guy going to bust in the room to scare the little girl. You know all those things. You know how the ending is going to be. So when they keep you in suspense, they keep everything confidential, it makes for a better movie. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to take a moment to read what Cornelius Lucas, I apologize, had to say. It hasn't taken long for Washington Commanders quarterback Sam Howell and offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy to make a strong impression on his teammates. Washington Commanders offensive tackle Cornelius Lucas went on Good Morning Football and spoke highly of Howell's performance in OTAs. And I'm reading this from Cornelius Lucas, and I quote, "I'm impressed with this guy over OTAs," Lucas said. He took great command of the offense, showed great leadership, works really hard, and the guy has a hell of an arm. A true gunslinger. Excited to see how far he takes us and where we go. Close quote. "Don't sleep on the Commanders, baby," Lucas said. We got all the players. We got all the coaches. We finally got our front office together, and hopefully once we sell the team, all the leadership and the ownership will be just right. Spoken like a guy that really believes what he sees in practice, OTAs, and the film room. I don't think this guy would get on national television and say just any old thing. I know I wouldn't. I got morals, standards, and dignity about myself. I'm not going to say anything that isn't true. And I don't know this guy, but I don't believe he would do that. He know what he see. We're not there. We just go off of highlights and what people report, the people that's there. Yeah, I'm a content creator, I do probably a little bit more research than the average fan because this is what I do and I enjoy doing it. And I want the fans to know, just in case, although we have several Commanders content creators on YouTube and all other different outlets that they provide content on. But I'm one of them, and everybody has their niche and the way they deliver it. their style of how they deliver everything to you fans out there. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a fan, and they are too. We don't hold no lies with the organization itself. We're just content creators. We don't cover the team. We're not out there on the practice field or nothing like that. You guys get the gist. But anyway, I'm feeling confident in what he's saying. I like what he said. It gives me a sense of belief. And he's not the only one that I heard this from. I heard it from several people, even people that's not even on the team that's around the NFL. Even guys like Kelsey spoke highly about Bieniemy. He says we're getting a dog, and I believe that. I really believe that. And several people have spoken highly of Sam Howell. To all you Commanders fans that's non-believers, I think you better start believing. I know you guys want to see the proof on the field. You want to see at least 10 games of evaluation of Sam Howell for you guys to really start believing. Some may need maybe 3 or 4 games. But for those people that's really down on Sam Howell and saying how we should have drafted a quarterback, those folks want an entire season of Sam Howell in order for them to believe, which is cool. Everybody has their opinion and how they should feel. And I'm not going to disregard that. But what I am going to say is I think you should believe. I think you should believe. Not only that, because you're a fan, believe in your team, whether it's good or bad. Get behind your team. It's no longer about Daniel Snyder anymore. The scandals are out the door. Start believing. Let your guard down. Relax. Let's enjoy this football team again. We all been cramming for and asking for Daniel Snyder to leave. We've been doing this for so long. Now he's left. You say you're not going to be a fan again until Daniel Snyder leaves. He's gone. Get back on board. Let's saddle up. And let's get ready to cheer. Let's get ready to buy some more merch. Let's represent and be the powerhouse fan base that we once were. Daniel Snyder is gone. Let it go. It's like a bad relationship. Once you break up with your girlfriend or your husband or your wife or whatever the case may be, it's time to move on. You're single again. Let's go back to the clubs. Let's go back to the getting yourself and having a nice, well put together outfit to go out and meet somebody. That's what we got to do right now. As a fan base, let's pull it together. Let's get back on board, as they say. Without the fan base, the team is not going to go very far. Imagine being a football team and a football player, right? And you giving it all you got, training camp, OTAs, mini camp, preseason, everything. You giving it all you got. Only to the beginning of the year, your opening home game, half the stadium is rooting for the other team. How would that make you feel as a player? Ask yourself. The old ownership is gone. The old way of doing business is gone. But yet you still don't want to support because they changed the name. We still know the foundation of the team. We know what the foundation of the team is. The foundation of the team is always and will be the Washington Redskins at RFK Stadium. We know this. They changed the name. They kept the color scheme. Get behind the team. I believe in Bieniemy and I believe in Sam Howell. Could these guys change our culture and put us back on the winning ways along with Ron Rivera? I think so. And I think we need to pull and stand behind those guys. Give them confidence. They see the fans. That takes the adrenaline factor to the next level with those players on the field. When you got half the stadium cheering against you at your own home stadium, it just takes a lot out you as a player. It really does. It's that what's the use factor that's going to be in them. What's the use? They hate us anyway. Well, I go out there and give it all. They hate us anyway. But when they got those fans cheering, that 65, 75, 95,000 fans cheering at FedEx Field, we can't let these people down. It gives them that extra oomph inside of them. that extra adrenaline factor inside them to make them want to go out there in the muddy FedEx field and give it all they got. That frigid, cold weather at FedEx field and give it all they got. That hot, blistering September, that FedEx field, that humidity all up in the stadium that it holds, it makes them give it all they got. Just like at RFK Stadium. When people came, other teams came to RFK Stadium, it was a nightmare. You know why? Because the fans made it a nightmare. They made it uncomfortable for the other team. And that's what we got to do as a fan base. We got to start making it uncomfortable. While we're in that stadium, make it uncomfortable for the next team to come there. Make it to where as though that team is going to say to themselves, I don't know about this. I don't know about going to FedEx Field, man. That's going to be a tough, tough place to play. People in the past, because I'm speaking to the existence, we're going to change that though. People and teams in the past, it's another home game for us. It's another home game for us. We don't respect that team. We don't respect that stadium. That's our stadium. It's a home game on the schedule. Matter of fact, we got 2 home games. The NFC East, we got 2 home games against the Commanders. It's no away game. We just got to travel, but it's still a home game. That's the amount of the lack of respect that they have for us. That's the lack of respect. Over the years, I've heard one of those NFC East teams say that. Oh, that's our stadium. We're not worrying about that. Just like that, confident, nonchalantly, that's our stadium. Because the reporter asked, how do you feel about going down to FedEx Field? At the time, I don't think it was FedEx Field at the time. I think it was something. Well, anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is that this particular player, I can't remember which player it was, but it was a player out there. It might have been Strahan or somebody like that. Strahan sat up there and said, out his own mouth, we're not worried about that. That's our stadium. Most of our fans be there anyway. That's another home game. And quickly dismissed that question into something else. And they all smickered in the background. All the reporters, I guess the New York press, media covering the team or whatever. And they was all laughing in the background. It hurt and it was embarrassing. The lack of respect. And what they do, they came down here and they put a shellacking on us. So, yeah. It's time to turn the hands of time. Bieniemy, Sam Howell, I'm pulling for you guys. I got you guys back. Cornelius Lucas, he sound highly confident. That's enough for me. And that's all. That's what I believe in. And if you Commanders fans ain't on board, don't wait until it's too late to jump on board when they start winning. Don't wait until they start winning, because then you're not a true fan. Be a true fan when they lose or winning. It doesn't matter. Stay a fan. Trust in the process. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, it's slow out there. Well, I'm still going to create content and give it to you guys. Anyway, this your boy, RD the Sports Channel. I thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please like, share, and comment. I appreciate you guys. I'm nothing without you. Peace.